So it has recently come to my attention that there is a serious lack of education on what YouTubers really make when starting a YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the true reality of what we really make. Now, I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world, so I'm just sharing my experience. So this video, it's gonna get a little juicy. I'm gonna be sharing my 2020 income report. I am going to be sharing how much money my video with 1.5 million views actually made me. I'm sharing this as an educational video, something that hopefully will motivate you and inspire you to think of new ways to make income. So if you enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe so I know to make more videos like this. Money seems to be a very taboo topic and people really don't share their income. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this video, just to increase the transparency. Now, to start the conversation, I decided to ask my Instagram followers how much money they think a video with 1.5 million views got me on YouTube. And these responses are all across the map. I mean, we have everything from $0 to $100,000 on a video with 1 million views. I mean, people were saying 100,000, $1 million. I mean, we even had someone say $1 million. I don't think they were serious, but I mean, hopefully not. Did I make $1 million? We'll get into that. This is Emmanuel, this is Louie's brother. You were featured in my NYC with Kids video.
Yes. Then hit it. Oh, sorry, person.
And I wanted to bring you back today to ask you a question. How much money do you think you make on YouTube off of a video with 1 million views?
It's 1 million views, so that's a lot of views, see?
Yeah. So what do you think?
Maybe like 15,000 or something, I don't know.
$15,000?
I feel like that's low. Actually, yeah, 15,000.
15,000. Okay. Well, we'll see if you're right later on in the video.
Oh.
Yeah. See Isabella over there? Let's go see what she thinks. How much money do you make off 1 million views? What do you think, Isabella? Isabella, what do you think? You think it's 100,000? You think it's $1? Okay. All right. Thanks so much for your input. Man, babies these days, they just don't want to respond to any of your questions. Apparently it just continues this way until they're like teenagers. So it's pretty clear that people have absolutely no concept of how much money you actually make on YouTube. But the crazy part is that all of those responses are correct. And I'll show you why. Let's come to the office and get into the nitty-gritty details where I'll share how much money my video with 1.5 million views got. So the video with the most amount of views is also the video that caused my entire YouTube channel to explode. It's my New York tourist traps video, and that video has 1.5 million views, and that amount of views brought in $4,134.41. Now, some of you may be thinking that's a lot more than I expected. Others might be thinking that's a lot less than I expected. So let me get into the details of what makes a YouTube video successful from a monetary standpoint, because it's completely different. I've seen tons of YouTubers that have videos that have this many views, but has way more revenue. And that comes down to a few factors. The first thing is the most important, and that is your CPM. That stands for cost per million. Essentially what that means is it's how much money advertisers are willing to spend on an ad for that video. The CPM is what YouTube makes off of your video. So if I look at this video, the CPM is $6.53. That is a very low CPM. My channel average is more around like $14 CPM. And then we look at RPM. RPM is how much money that you make, the actual content creator, from that video. Normally it's about 50% because YouTube splits a 50-50 revenue share between the content creator. And then the next element that causes your money to go up is gonna be your watch time. So videos that have over 10 minutes, you're allowed to put more ads in them. You can literally put an ad like every 30 seconds if you want, but like, that would be so distracting, and I would never do that to you guys because that's super annoying if you had to watch an ad every 30 seconds. One of the videos I recently published is called New York City Expectations versus Reality, and that video has a CPM of $17. So even though this video only has about 70,000 views, I've already made $479 from this video. So I'm pretty bad at math, but Sarah trying to do math 101. Let's see how this goes. This is why I don't have a YouTube channel about math things.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I have come up with the number, which is probably wrong. If this video hits 1 million views, I would make $6,849. If this video hits the same amount of views that my tourist trap video makes, then I would make $10,273 off this one video alone. So that gives you an example of the difference between the money you can make on certain videos and other videos. Sometimes it's just really low CPM and there's nothing you can do about it. It's really unfortunate. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of that 2020 income report. Now, before I say this, I do want to reiterate that I built this business from the ground up. I couldn't afford renting an apartment for an entire year. So I'm very, very grateful for the amount of money I make today. And you know, there's YouTubers out there that make way more than me, but I'm just letting you guys know the amount that I make as a way to bring more transparency to this industry that is very historically not transparent and very unclear on how much people make. And I also wanted to use it as an educational tool for you guys, for those out there that have always thought like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know where to begin. And so that's why I'm sharing this information, to show you what's possible, because if I can do it, then you can do it. So let's get into those details now. So here are the different revenue streams that I make and that you can make if you wanted to start a YouTube channel. The first one is ad revenue. We talked about that a little bit earlier. The second one is sponsorship. The third one is affiliate revenue. The fourth one is on-camera hosting. So in case you don't know, I'm the host of a show called School of Hustle with GoDaddy. I also do some hosting with Travel and Leisure on their Instagram. And these opportunities were all brought to me through YouTube. And the cool thing about YouTube is literally you can start a YouTube channel with no money. Hence, that's how I started the YouTube channel. So it's an amazing investment in yourself. And I really think like investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. It motivates you, it keeps you positive. It makes you feel good about yourself. If you've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? You know, like the sky is the limit on what you can do. So let's continue with the different revenue streams just so you understand the other ways you can make money through YouTube, products and services, right? So I own a tour company here in New York. I also have an online course all about building your own business. I sell ebooks on New York, and then I sell various NYC products that can help people with planning their trip, or just getting closer to New York and having an awesome time, and just if they like New York, you know, that's my whole theme. So I make products around that. Next up is licensing. So if you're filming videos, you can actually use some of that video content and license it out for other companies to use. And for example, I've been in a Carnival cruise, I've been in a Babbel commercial. All of these things are from video licensing. So even if you don't want to be on camera, licensing is a really cool way to make some extra income. Finally, production work. Production work is something where a brand will hire me to produce a video, and I will essentially come up with the marketing concept for that video, shoot the video, do the whole process, and make them a commercial of some kind. And then finally, business consulting. And that's just helping other businesses with their social media, their marketing, and helping them build their own channels or businesses. So those are the different income streams I have as a YouTuber. Now I have a whole video that goes into these income streams in more detail. And again, I'm not sharing this to brag. I'm literally sharing this to give transparency to this industry so people are aware of what's possible, because I started from nothing. For my gross profit for 2020, it was $227,608.34. Now I want to specify that is before expenses. Since I run my own business, I have to pay expenses, and the total expenses I paid last year was $49,974.98, bringing the net income to $177,633.36. The thing I want to highlight about YouTube is there's many opportunities that you can make money, and you shouldn't just stay on YouTube when you're doing this. YouTubers have tons of different outlets. It's totally a valid career these days. I think a lot of people look at us and say like, oh, that's not a real job. So if you are business savvy and creative, or maybe you're still learning those things, I certainly wasn't those things when I started, consider trying to go on YouTube. I want people to understand what's possible. But there are other ways that I make money online too, and one way is selling through Mercari. It's a selling app, but they make selling easier than buying, which is rare. I do both of them though, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video and supporting my business. You know, I only work with companies that I believe in, and Mercari is incredibly useful. As you know, running my own business, you have a lot of expenses. Hence, I had $50,000 of expenses last year. So I am always looking for safe ways to reduce those expenses. And with Mercari, I can buy lightly used or new items from locals in my area at a discounted price, like the new iPhone headphones or phones or camera equipment. I can also sell my own lightly used equipment, clothes, etc. And it's cool because with Mercari now, buyers and sellers are connected within the same neighborhood. So once your items are purchased, Postmates actually picks up the item from your doorstep and delivers it to your buyer's house within hours. So it's a great way to declutter and earn a little extra cash in a hassle-less way. And I've personally found it's especially good for items that are hard to box and ship. For example, I have some recently sold production lights that I no longer use, and all you do to actually use this is download the app for free using the link in the description below, list the item, and then select Mercari Now as the delivery option. The item will then sell, Postmates will pick it up, and then you get paid instantly. So thank you so much, Mercari, for sponsoring this video and making my life a little bit easier. So let me give you some quick tips on how you can make more successful videos on YouTube. Now, if you want me to get into this in detail, I can make a whole video about it, but the main things you need to have a video be successful is you need it to have good engagement, which means the video has to be interesting. The video should be longer because YouTube is recommending longer videos. I recommend videos over 10 minutes. You should have a very intriguing thumbnail and a very intriguing title. And those are the 4 factors that I've noticed make the biggest difference when it comes to success on YouTube. Of course, quality content uploaded consistently is the underlining thing there, but those are the main factors. If you want me to go into more details, I can make a whole video about it. Just let me know in the comments below. So as you can see, there are so many ways that you can make money off of YouTube, and I really encourage you guys to think outside the box. Don't just settle for a job that you don't love. If you can do something that every day brings passion to yourself and to others, why not do it? Why not give it a try? So I hope this video gave you some new ideas. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and check out my other videos on similar topics. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.